Hello, and welcome to Giving News' Secular Report. Today's topic is one I'm sure most of you are familiar with, and that's ISIS. You've probably heard of the terrorist organization on the news or even in casual everyday conversation. But not many people know exactly what ISIS is or how they became so powerful. The Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, or ISIS, began in 1999 as the Iraqi branch of the radical Sunni Muslim group Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda in Iraq was led by Abu Musab al-Zarqawi until he was killed in the 2006 U.S. airstrike. The organization was weakened again in the 2007 Sunni awakening, in which various Sunni tribes banded together and under U.S. support attacked the jihadist group. AQI saw an opportunity to rebuild and expand their forces by being involved in the Syrian conflict that began in 2011. And then by 2013, under the new leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi's command, he had expanded his forces back into Iraq and changed the group's name to ISIS. Fast forward to today, and you'll find that the group is expanding rapidly and becoming exceedingly more violent. Many groups are falling victim under ISIS's cruel hand. And now over to my correspondent Randy with more information on that.
Thanks, Matt. ISIS is taking over many territories in the Middle East, treating its inhabitants poorly with little or no right. The Yazidis are a very small monotheistic religion, drawing from Christianity, Judaism, and Zoroastrianism. They have long been targets of persecution, but never quite like this. ISIS regards them as devil worshippers and wishes to see their extermination. But they aren't the only ones. Ever since the early days of AQI, Iraqi Christians have been brutally targeted by jihadists. Finally, women face the biggest threat, often being raped and murdered, regardless of their religion, and if not murdered, they're sold into sexual slavery or into a forced marriage.
Now, these atrocities are a clear violation of human rights. Not only are they morally wrong and unethical, but ISIS has directly violated the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. Almost every article is violated. For example, Article 4 is violated by their keeping of women in sexual slavery. Article 10, by their public beheading and execution of religious opposers. Article 20, by forcing others to convert to their religion, and many, many articles. But most notably is Article 18, the freedom of religion. They've targeted members of nearly every religion around them, and even members of their own religion.
The effects of ISIS's cruel control can be seen throughout the Middle East. Thousands of families are being separated and displaced, hundreds of thousands of people being killed, and the people who aren't killed are sent to refugee camps, and these refugee camps are filled with thousands of women and children. But the effects don't stop in the Middle East. Other first world countries have had to intervene, spending money to aid those in need. Also, ISIS has threatened many other Western countries, and if followed through on, this could result in war.
With globalization, people of Western society are better informed of all of these terrible things happening in the Middle East, and countries can better provide help and support to end these events and aid those affected by them.
On the flip side of that, people can quickly become desensitized of all the events occurring as a result of how readily available this information is.
We'd like to thank you for joining us here on Giving News' Secular Report, and this is Matt Diepenhorst.
And Randy Carrrizales.
Signing.